we got to move on. The cost of eggs has risen to be more than a couple of bucks. So we're on the hunt to keep the cost down.
Miss Dina Kupfer is in Dixon learning why it might be cheaper to shop local for all your egg needs. I like that idea, shopping local.
Yes. How about this? Save a little cash and support the local farmers. I mean, and local businesses.
Bing, bing, boom.
Where is the caveat? There isn't one. It's just a hole in one here. And good morning from Barn and Pantry. We are in Dixon, and we're talking about egg prices and just things made with eggs, because we know it's been in the news lately, right? We've been talking about how skyrocketed the prices have gotten, but that's only if you're not shopping local. So we're gonna get into the local farming aspect, but first, look at these beautiful dishes this morning. Again, Barn and Pantry, downtown Dixon. Lindsay Hickman, who is the owner, you serve breakfast here 7 to 2. All 7 days a week, and you are using beautiful, fresh eggs. That's the secret, right?
It really is, and the flavor, you just can't beat it. And so we buy directly from our favorite farmer here in Dixon, but there's local farms everywhere that you can be supporting and paying a sustainable price, so you know exactly what you're gonna get for the duration of the year. And so it just kind of takes a little bit of planning on when you're going to use them as whole products and when you're going to use them for your extra things like deviled eggs and souffles and custards. You're going to use those all summer long. And during the winter, when their egg production is going to come down a little bit, that's when you're going to want to only use them for your main proteins and then use alternatives that we'll talk about later.
Yes, and we are going to get into the alternatives, because if you didn't know, there is a season. Eggs have a season, and the chickens actually have a production period, and you know, they change their production now in the winter. So this morning we have Lorraine Walker with Eat Well Farm. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dina.
Good morning. Okay, so let's talk about winter and eggs and why we're seeing the local farmers not quite impacted in the way that we're seeing some of the more commercial farms with the eggs.
Well, for those of us who are raising pastured hens, meaning that the girls are outside all the time, we know that come winter, when the hours of daylight goes way down, our production also goes down. So compared to the summer when we're getting 100, 120 dozen a day, right now we're getting about 26 dozen a day.
Okay.
But we expect that.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. And people like Lindsay, who are ordering eggs from us year-round, know that too.
Yeah.
So right now we're in a little bit of a hiccup because my production went a little bit lower than I was planning on. But hopefully next year I'll plan better. I'll have my young flock in a little sooner.
Okay.
And what happens is with your young flock is they lay really tiny eggs,
Yes.
which you can see here.
I had no idea the size difference that you can see with the eggs. I mean, there really is a big difference.
There